Good morning, Assistant Chief Stephen Young here today to talk about RTO. Uh, the setup I'm about to show you is completely optional, but I recommend it for two reasons. Reason one is it helps with immersion. Um, it helps with your audience if you have one, and it also helps with body cam footage when you're submitting it to see who's talking on radio and who's talking in person. And that's reason number two. It helps you distinguish who is talking in person and who is talking on a radio. So the setup I'm going to show you will make your radio sound like this. And for demonstration purposes, I have myself in two channels here. I'll say six to dispatch. So you can see how other people sound to you. And when you use the radio clicks, you hear that the mic click on, mic click off. Testing again. So in order to have this set up, you cannot be on the latest and greatest at 3.30. If you upgrade to 3.30, for instance, if I do this, it'll say there's an update 3.30. If I hit this update, it's going to disconnect me here. I'm going to go through with this update. It'll update. And what happens is 3.30 has a bunch of rewrites to its code. It makes it so all the older plugins are no longer supported. They're no longer available for use unless the author who made that code updates it. And a lot of cases, especially RadioFX, which is going to be the main one, it's not updated. They haven't updated it in years. So if you notice, my plugins is now gone. If I go into the same thing here,
channel switched.
You can see that even if I go into here using a new tab, right?
Connected.
Drag him in here.
Was moved to your channel.
Even if I grant talk power,
granted.
I talk, it sounds double, and I can't fix this. So the way you fix this, if you want to downgrade to 3.18, which is the latest and greatest you can be on while still having the setup I'm about to show you, close your TeamSpeak. You're going to go to a website I'm going to put in here. This is what TeamSpeak uses to put legacy downloads in. So this is coming directly from TeamSpeak. So you're going to download your Windows 64 32-bit. In my case, I'm a 64-bit user. So I'm going to download it. Okay, like so. I'm actually going to show you this step by step. It's real easy. You're just going to open it. Sorry, it's going to make my screen freak out. It's going to reinstall TeamSpeak. The other thing you're going to want to go ahead and Google while this is downloading, installing. It's literally just in Google. I'm going to type in RadioFX TeamSpeak, just like that. First link right here is going to be a My TeamSpeak add-ons page. You're going to click on that. It'll take you here. Go ahead and download this to get that going as well. So we're going to hit next, continue. Scroll down. Yes, of course. I agree. Install for everyone. Just the default. I don't install Overwolf. You can if you want. Once you do this, though, it replaces the updated TeamSpeak we have with the correct ones, which I now have my plugins. So on the My TeamSpeak website where we have the RadioFX tool, all you're going to do is hit download. And when you see here on this TeamSpeak, you're going to run it, install it, reopen your TeamSpeak. And now on your plugins, you'll have something called RadioFX. Here are my settings. I don't think I can make this bigger. Actually, I can't make this bigger in case you can't see it on my screen. Maybe I lied. I can't make it bigger. But these are the settings that I use. The main ones is home, whisper, other. I'm not quite sure what to use for whisper. Obviously, if you use your whisper features in TeamSpeak, it'll be right there. But here are the settings you're going to want to tweak it to. Okay. Now, as far as the mic clicks go, where you hear
connected.
See how my mic clicks are broken now?
Channel switch.
So same thing as before.
Connected. User was moved to your channel.
Talk power
granted.
What you're going to want to do, and I will give you a link in the description for this. What you're going to want is going to be, where's that? My clicks. right here. You're going to take all of these in here on the mic clicks from the download that I will provide in the description as well. You're going to go to your PC here, open this up, program files, and you go down to TeamSpeak. If you installed it as a 32-bit, it'll be program files x86 like this. TeamSpeak 3 client. Then I'm going to go to sound, default, and I'm just going to paste these suckers in here, replace. It's going to say you need permissions, continue. Boom, done. The second I do that, I don't even have to close TeamSpeak. It's already working. And because I have the RadioFX in there, anytime I talk in RTO, it sounds like this. Well, it'll sound normal to other people, but when someone talks in RTO, it'll sound like this to me. What you need to do if you're not hearing the mic clicks after installing it or moving it, you need to go in your options, playback. You'll see own client plays mic clicks, and you're gonna want to check other clients play mic clicks. The reason why I didn't is because to show you what it would sound like to you, I had to disable it because if not, it sounds double like so. You see your two mic clicks. That's why, because it doesn't sound like that. It's just because I'm logged in twice onto TeamSpeak. Other than that, that's how you can make your radio sound like an actual RTO. It'll help you distinguish who's talking to you on radio and who's talking to you in game. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on the city email or in game if you find me. Thanks.